Hello Aries, welcome to your monthly reading for August. So I'm going to do this reading in two parts. So the first part, I'm going to pull one card from each one of these decks. We're going to do an oracle message. If there's a question that you would like answered, go ahead and ask that and I will answer it with this Angel Answers deck here. And then after we get done with the oracle, we'll pop over to the tarot and see what it has to say. And I will also be clarifying in the tarot deck with the Kipper deck. Alright, so let's go ahead and see what this month has in store for you. The Blessed Bee message. My gosh. This came out for Pisces, Scorpio, and now you. I've had this message in this position and I've shuffled them each and every time the past 3 readings. So I'm telling you, look, for some time ago, and this could have been a few months ago, this could have been like June. This is kind of like where you were in June. Okay? You got some truth or something. This could have caused you sadness. So you have a blessing here for unity where there was once division. You have a blessing on your day, a blessing on your wisdom, and a blessing on the air. Something happened in the past that caused you may be, I would say that you've had distress, okay? But this month in August, you're finally going to see a lifting of that. So you're going to see the things that once, I think, caused you sadness. You'll see those things now present you with happiness. Things are going to start to come together. I feel like, well, definitely with this, a blessing on your day. I don't know what if you're going to be working at nighttime or if you're retired and you don't have to work. But your days, you're going to be spending, I feel like, in the daytime, a lot more time on your own. I would enjoy that for however much and whatever you can. Because there's blessings within that. Whether that's stuff that you're going to see and be like seeing throughout your day, like in Mother Nature or in people. Now, she's outside in this and she's got fairy wings on. So I do have an Aries friend who considers herself to be a fairy. So you could be outside, like flitting from tree to tree, out in your garden, checking your flowers, pruning, and really noticing how you love your day. That's going to be coming in for you. With this, there's going to be your wisdom and whatever you gained from this. Whatever this did to you right here, this is now going to be bringing forth this wisdom. This will be like on your intuition, your mind. This is also going to be like, I think, presented to you in your body with even how you dress and change, like dress yourself up, how you look to people. I feel like, and you're even going to look like you're going to look like the type of person that has been through a lot, but you're carrying a lot, but you made it a lot. And almost like it looks really good on you, okay? And then I feel like, and then we've got this blessing of air, which is the number 2, all about faith. There's going to be movement through anything that's communication, anything where you feel like you couldn't see it all the way. Your mind was clouded, or you felt your brain was foggy, you couldn't think straight, like confusion. So now there's going to be clarity and things are going to start to make sense for you, I believe. And this month is really, especially if you can get outside into nature, that's really going to be where you're going to get a huge part of these blessings from that are really going to show themselves for you. So Believe in your own magic. Feather. Think first before you judge. And it's almost like they're doing that light of a feather type ritual. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have Princess, Tree, Homeward, and Voyage. You can be your own knight. Let them go. Take yourself out on a date. You already have all the answers. Remember when I said that clarity coming in? That's double confirmation. So, know that through the month of August, you can be your own, especially if you're a female watching this, you can be your own knight in shining armor. You can go out and fight your own battles. You can go out and conquer your own shit. If you need something done, you can get it done this month. So, no, I wouldn't really depend on others. Your dependence really comes from within. And I feel like your glow up game and you're able to hold it down game is going to be on point for you this month. Whatever shit you set on fire in the past or you lit a flame, I feel like you need to let that go. You need to let it burn. You need to let it like finish burning. And if it don't burn all the way, set that bitch back on fire again. And let it burn to ash. So there's something here you need to let go of. Maybe you need to quit being dependent upon this person, place, or thing. And you just need to do it yourself for the moment. You need to get outside and spend time by yourself this month. Take yourself out on a date. Go out and get coffee. Even if it is going out by yourself, go out and get coffee. You already know, let me tell you, metaphorically speaking, spiritually speaking, by the end of this month, you are going to feel like you know what you want, where you want to go, and how you're going to get there. If you go, it wouldn't surprise me if you went on a trip this month, at the end of the month, end of April, and went somewhere. So, 26 on the number here for feather. Did you commit to lifting up one of your sisters only to drop her down into the blaze? Examine the situation. Is your judgment justified, or is society tricking you into your stance? After all, it does have a habit of making you believe that other girls are your competition and that they must behave perfectly at all times. Step back and take time to figure it out. It's not always clear at first. Instead of acting rashly, if there was a rift within your sister circle, I feel like there will be a mending of some sort. A mending of some sort. Alright, your angel message for the month, wow, is Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Children, there's children here. Schooling, teaching, studying, education help your life's purpose, your personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. So you do need to study. Your desired outcome will occur in the near future. Have patience and faith and don't try to force it to happen. Spend time alone in nature, meditating about your true desires and your intentions, and ask the angels to help you gain a positive experience. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So there's something here with marriage and children. For sure. You need to spend time alone contemplating and figuring things out. Taking time to yourself to figure things out. But don't force it, because there will be a breakthrough moment. It just might be around the end of August when that clarity comes in. In the meantime, work on yourself and the people, places, or things around you, because they still need investments. Your the question that you had. There's something better. Usually when this card comes up for me, this usually says it's not, you can still get a yes answer for this. But whatever it is that you're asking about, it's not going to happen the way you want it to. So, within the next few weeks, no and no, and forgiveness. The situation will improve, not the right time, and romance. I don't know if I'm already starting to take into consideration that there has been discord or something with a married couple here that has children. So, forgiveness. There needs to be forgiveness in this situation. Somebody wronged the other, or someone dropped the other one, or somebody threw one away. Right now is not the right time for something. Doesn't mean that it's not coming, though. The situation will improve. There's something better. So you may need to give this month time for whatever the situation is to play out, pan out. See how it's going to work out, maybe. Maybe let some things fall into place, sort of deal. Alright, now we're going to get into the tarot portion. So, I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot, and I'm clarifying with the Kipper deck. Please keep in mind, this is where you enter at your own risk, because this part right here has been getting a little trippy. Please keep in mind that you are looking at this reversed. So it's in the... Alright, so this month, you're going to be seeing things for exactly what it is. Remember when I said clarity was coming? There is clarity coming. Now, I will tell you this, though, because here's the thing about this Seven of Cups in reverse. Something for you of the past, something has happened in the past, okay, with where you are right now, because the Seven of Cups is all about choices and consequence, okay? Like choose wisely, like risk and reward. So this month you could be gaining clarity about where you made bad decisions, where you had a lack of choices, returning to reality, and feeling trapped. So this month you could be evaluating, and now you've got this clarity coming in. It's got to be coming in from somewhere, whether it's a universal thing. It's got to be, universal thing, whatever. Third eye, chakra, all that good stuff. So, I almost feel like maybe you're seeing the error of your ways this month as well. Whatever you were once, I will say this, you were once confused. There was a veil, a fog, a mist, a something. And we do go through this like energetically. Okay? Where it's almost like we can't see straight, we can't see well. And when you can't see well, it's hard, it is difficult to navigate. And then once that veil comes off, or the rose color, and you know what? Neptune's in retrograde now as well. So, Neptune is like literally the planet of the rose-colored glasses have come off. You could be experiencing that energy right now for you in this month. Like you are seeing things for what they are. And I would say with like the consequence, you see where you've made bad decisions. You've seen where you've messed up, maybe where you needed to backtrack. And I'm not putting blame on you. Don't take it that way, like I'm beating you down, okay? That is not the case, because I've done shit like this before too, okay? It's like, but now you're able to see. So now that you have this knowledge, with why, with where, and with how can you then move forward? How can you build anew if you have to? We do have the Tower here in the root of this reading. You saw something, shake up, disaster, something. You saw it coming. You're going to have to let me know in the comments. But we had this Tower in reverse. So you saw this coming. Someone here, and I'm going to say it's a female. Now, were you out enjoying your life's little luxuries, and that almost kind of helped you side look these bad decisions or bad choices? You knew they were coming. You saw them coming. You're going to have to let me know how that one pans out for you. My throat's wanting to give out too. So anyways, within this dynamic right here, the first of the month, you're finally coming out of the cold from something. Now, whether you made a bad choice or whether, because keep in mind too, you're probably going to hear my chickens or my rooster. This doesn't necessarily have to mean that you made a wrong choice, but it very well could. You'll have to plug in the people that I'm talking about here. So if you made a bad choice and you're now starting to see the error of your ways this month, then you're finally going to be able to come out of the cold, so to speak, of whatever situation or whatever consequence maybe that you have landed in or found yourself in. There is a coming out of the cold. Now, this card right here, thankfully, it's in the reverse. Thankfully. So, the first week or two of August, you're going to feel it's time to move on from something. You're finding peace. You have acceptance now. You're able to heal and you're able to forgive. You're actually able to look at this situation objectively now and see it for face value and for what it's worth. Now, the middle of the month, this is where it could very well possibly get tricky, because there's something here that is going to have you feeling stuck. You may feel overwhelmed, and you may feel like you take a setback in this healing dynamic here, this blessing, okay? You may take a step back for a second. You know how you take 4 steps forward, or I'm sorry, you take 1 step forward to get knocked like 3 steps back? That might be the scenario. Be aware of that around the middle of August. It's almost like you can't let go and move on from something that happened in the past. Now, I will tell you this. At the end of August, and the energy that we're moving into, someone here lacks forward movement. Lack of control, opposition, lack of direction, self-discipline. You may not know exactly which way to go. And it could be too that because clarity is also coming in. That truth, those things that are being revealed. I'm going to tell you that when the rose-colored glasses come off, man, it's like a domino effect. You start seeing all kinds of shit in a multitude of ways that you ain't never seen before. So I will just tell you this. It may throw you off a little bit, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or a negative Nancy here. You just might need to lift up your boot skirts and hold on this month, because there's something here that you can't walk away from. I don't know if it's a bad choice or a bad decision. Things could very well get a little chaotic at the end of August. I would plan for that, because at least way then you'll know how to navigate. Now, and this, ask yourself, You know how sometimes, I'm going to give you two scenarios. I want you to take these scenarios with good intentions, okay? Not sideways intentions, good intentions. The sideways intentions, I feel like, has what's gotten you in the situation you're in right now. So let's get into a good intention here. Either someone, or either the things around you are going to come at you sideways, and now that these rose-colored glasses are off, you're able to see things a lot better. So, if you are in a situation and the people around you are, I'm not going to say pick and choose, but whichever ones are stressing you out or causing you chaos, and you realize you can't walk away from them, or they were just a bad choice or a bad decision, and it's got you all fucked up, or it had you all fucked up. Let me say that. Had you all fucked up. Then here's the good intention. You need to be like a snake in the grass this month. You need to sit back, hide in the grass, watch, look. Okay? Don't do anything. But you need to watch the people around you. And then, because people will tell you all about themselves if you just sit back, watch, and listen. Okay? They'll tell you the whole life story. You can take from that, when they start vomiting at the mouth, what their intentions are. And the type of person that they are. So then, you can start making a decision on your own for yourself. If these are really people that you need in your life at the moment, or that you need to walk away from, or that you need to cut ties with. And look, my voice is for real trying to go out, because it's like not wanting you to know this. So you need to do this with people, places, and situations. If you want calmer, smoother waters in your life for yourself, you have to start detoxing yourself of these people, places, and things. Now, sometimes, I believe Al Capone said it best, sometimes we have to play the fool that thinks they are fooling us. So sometimes you got to act dumb in situations to get what it is, that the information or the clarity or the truth out of things. So it's like, once you get the truth, once you get what you're looking for, though, don't pick shit up and then throw it down like a temper tantrum. Okay, think first before you judge. Just take that. Don't do anything. Just take it as, I have gained valuable information. Thank you. And then go on about your business. Don't tell them what the hell you were doing or what you were up to or what they said. You keep that, up your sleeve and hold on to that and use it. So, I just feel, and you'll have to let me know in the comments, because I just feel like this month, maybe you didn't make some good choices, or someone around you didn't make some good choices. They saw it coming. Somebody saw it coming, because here it is. There's either, I would say, there's a male in this dynamic that didn't make good choices. This female knew what he was doing, and she enabled it, although she knew it was coming. So it put somebody out in the cold at some point, like a month or two ago. Something happened a month or two ago. So now there's healing that can come in from this situation, but someone can't walk away from it or let it go. And because they can't walk away from it or let it go, it's going to cause them to be out of balance and to act chaotic and to act cray-cray. Honestly, there could be a car wreck. A crash. If someone doesn't get their ducks in order or get their shit in line. If you're the feminine in this, I feel like I would proceed with caution this month. I would be careful about erratic people, and especially when they're behind the steering wheel and trying to drive. You know how you can have an argument with a guy and get in the car and he's driving, and it's like y'all were, you don't know if you're going to get there in one piece, wreck, crash, or what, okay? Be careful about who you get in the car with. Lord, I had to get some water. Okay. All right, something was a burden in the past. There was a cycle not finished, not completed, and someone is looking into it, looking back at what didn't go right. Somebody here, some way, shape, or form is. But somebody's given up. There is a coming undone of a karmic past tie here, and it is out of balance for sure. Out of balance for sure. Okay. So, you this month are either, you're taking on this magician energy, or you need to. Okay? You need to, like, take your life, take the bull by the horns, and you need to make some changes and go after the things that are going to keep you level-headed, keep you on path. Say no to attractions, side street things, getting off the beaten path. I don't know if you need to take those little detours yet this month. Maybe play it just a little bit safe. I might have to pray here in a minute, okay? So, this magician, you have the power to create and to make your life what it is. It is up to you to do that. If you want to know if you're doing something right, you will say, okay, I'm going to do this. So you decide to do that. When you see all of the universe conspiring to back you in that right there, and everything's happening. Doors are opening, the people are coming, the phone calls are coming in, things are getting signed, they're getting, sealed, delivered, movement. Because that right there feels great, doesn't it? That's what you need to move into. If you meet something and you are faced with a nope, don't go there. Nah, don't touch it. Nope, I don't know about that one. You need to walk away from it. You have the power this month to really steer your life into the direction you want to. You will have the resources to do that this month. You will have the desire for it. But you, the viewer that's watching this, the one I'm talking to, you have to put action behind it. You're going to see that if you do this, you're going to see things in your environment start to structure, fall into place. Things will seem like they're more established. You may even be dealing with like authority figures. So if you're especially like if you were in a living situation and you're like moving or you're going back, then you might have people of authority like in your face. So you want to meet that authority with also respect, honor, justice, discipline. You could very well meet a man who, or even your dad could come in and be like, look, you've got to straighten this shit up. Get it together, girlfriend. If you're close with your dad, or at least talk to him, that could be him this month coming in and being like, putting his foot down. Somebody of authority, they're really going to have, I wouldn't kick whoever this emperor is here. I would take their advice and take their help, because they will help steer you in a better direction, I think. I don't know if like a situation or a person's got you sidetracked, or if you just somewhere along the way just made a few bad choices and then it's gotten you in this situation. But I feel like you do have hopes here for illumination or a new perspective. You may feel like, I mean, I'm telling you, and if you can feel the shift of the rose-colored glasses thing coming off, please comment rose-colored glasses, because I'll know exactly what you mean. You have hopes that you're able to let go. Whatever sacrifices you're making, you hope that they have, you know, a reward for them, like they're not going to be done in vain. You're pausing to reflect and to ask. There's hopes that you're going to be able to do this. You will. You have to trust yourself and trust the process. But you also have to make smart choices, and you've got to choose wisely. And I'm going to tell you that through this right here, I feel like by you doing this, it is going to elevate you. But let me just tell you, because your outcome here is the Page of Swords. This is standing up for justice and standing up for yourself, okay? This is like, you're feeling good, but as good as you're feeling, you're also letting your words fly. And your words can be very cutting, to the point. Like, I'll stab you, motherfucker. Say it. Say my name 3 times. Okay? So just know that as you navigate through this month, you're going to come out of this, like, you might have to cuss a few people out. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? You might have to cuss somebody out. And I feel like it's got whoever to do with this Tower moment. There's 2 people in this Tower moment. So I don't know if you are having a breakup and your dad is coming in to help you move and get out or relocate or whatever. But, you know, here's another thing I'm getting. Somebody here could have acted immature. Maybe they had a very mature significant other. And the significant other was like, you can't even make good choices and you do stupid shit. You got to go. So you and him are now at like a back and forth and coming and going. I will say that if you're in a dynamic like that, there might be times where you're like, oh, I'm moving, I'm leaving. But you don't. You say it, but you don't do it. You say it, but you're not going to. So if you're going to stay where you are, you need to get your shit together, so to speak. Alright, I'm going to clarify. This is where it can get a little wonky. You enter at your own risk. Okay? What is this confusion? This bad choices and or decisions. What is this bad choices and or decisions? What is this bad choices and or decisions right here? It led you to somewhere. You might not be able to see it right now, but it's leading you somewhere. Whatever you did, there's a doorway opening up for you. It's got to do with the family situation. You might be having to work your little ass off right now and take care of your kids or your inner self. And because what you're trying to do is off on the horizon. It's at a distance. So the next month, next three months, something like that. What is this Tower here with? What is this Tower with? What is... I knew that daggone card was going to come out. So you had a shake up, something here with a man. I see. Whatever it is, whatever this unfortunate event was that you had with this man, it's still going to continue for the next 3 to 6 months. It could very well be around a message, but, I mean, a marriage. I meant to say marriage. But, like, there is an older man who's concerned. The pathway or something wasn't clear. Someone feels like they got robbed from something, but they at least are moving into... There's still fortune around, even though somebody feels like they got robbed. Okay. This 5 of Pentacles energy in reverse. What is this here for Aries in August? What is this 5 of Pentacles in reverse for Aries in August? So, like, this is the beginning of August, okay? You're coming out of the cold from something. This man here with this concern. So, I don't know. Did you have an argument with someone over a child about moving out? Maybe they weren't really... There was a lot of communication or something. Maybe somebody couldn't keep things up. There was concern around a girl that was kept. There's a child here. She wasn't working or doing something right to keep her finances or something together. There's concern around that of being put out in the cold. What is this not moving on for Aries in August? What is this not moving on? Journey. All right. We've got Journey, this Six of Swords moving on. So let me just tell you, by the middle of the month, remember when I said there's something you can't quite walk away from? It's going to it's going to be a journey. If you go back to whatever it was, it's going to be, I'm not going to say like, you know how sometimes things are easy to do and sometimes they are hard to do? If you go back to whatever this was, it might feel like a journey. Like it's going to take its toll. Now, I don't feel like it's like a year-long toll. I don't even feel like it's a month-long toll. But it may take a toll on you for like maybe a month. You know there's been a loss here, but there's still something to be gained from it. And I think that this is in a dynamic of a marriage. You know, the woman's being mature about it, and the man is in despair about it. It's almost like something got taken away from them in the past. All right, what is this Chariot in reverse over here for? What is this Chariot in reverse for Aries in August? So this man, he's in despair. You remember earlier when I said if you get in the car with a man, be careful about him driving. That, oh my gosh. And then look at the bottom of the deck. So, feminines. Some man's been keeping you up, but I don't know if there's like concerns around him not being able to keep you up, so you're having to move. And that's taking a toll on him because it's going to change some things. Especially if you were a feminine who had the finer things in life. He, I think, is in despair around something that he lost. Hopefully it's not a child that he lost. Hopefully it's just money, if anything, that he lost. He, I don't know what happened with his masculine. Did he lose some money some way, shape, or form, and now he's not able to really keep you and the kids and the house up and all that stuff? Because your housing situation is changing, for sure. Somebody's moving out. Somebody's leaving, or you both are moving out and having to go to maybe a smaller, not as nice of a home. You may feel like, you and him, that this takes your celebrity status down a little bit. Cookie, that's enough. Alright, what is this Magician? Back on. Message of concern just flipped out. You know, you may be having to over here make moves and shit. If you're making moves, you're jerking and jiving. People could be calling you like, are you okay? I heard this. Look. Come from a good intention. Accept the help if you need it. Your ego is not your amigo. So don't let your ego flip shit up, okay? Fuck shit up. What is this Magician over here for Aries in the month of August? You know, this is the advice sector right here. Change. So, you need to do something to change, whether that's to change your living situation, your environment, change your job. You need change in your life. Go after and make changes happen. Yes, so this is definitely a change in a living situation between a man and a woman. This move may take a lot out of you. This move is something that could happen in the next 3 to 6 months. You know this move is coming, so you need to move, maybe. You feel like you are having to level down, though, I feel, wherever you're moving to. And you may feel like people are just taking from you. I don't know. Now I'm telling you, you know, the law of karma. I don't know what was done in the past to create this, but I feel like this is karmic for something that someone did almost. What is this Emperor over here? Let me know in the comments, Aries. What is this Emperor over here? Because this is things in your environment. Yes. So things you need to expect people coming into your living room, your sitting room, where you sit down and talk and communicate with people. You're going to be having conversations with people in that room, or you are going to be having conversations with the father, a very serious conversation with your father or an authority figure about either helping you out or getting your life or getting things in together. Yes, I mean, they might be like, look, you've lost this. Look at how you are. You look like you're stuck. You're not stuck, okay? You're not stuck. Let's say that. You're not stuck. You got kids to think about, or inner child wounds that need healing to think about, and you may feel like you're taking a lot, like you've had a loss of money. So that's why you would have to be downgrading. If I almost feel like you're downgrading a little bit. Something somebody did here, whether it was the man in this dynamic or the woman. I almost feel like a Marie Antoinette, not in the sense of her getting beheaded, not like that, but like in the sense of, you know, she lived an extravagant life and then about bankrupted France because of her extravagance, and the people revolted against her and killed her, of course. But you know, it's almost like if there is a woman here who can't live an extravagant life and having to maybe step down a little bit, take a step back for a second, get reacclimated. What is this Page of Swords here for Aries as the outcome in August? What is this Page of Swords energy here for Aries in the outcome for August? I mean, something suddenly comes through for you. I don't know if you play the lottery and hit the jackpot. Or, okay, I'm seeing it like this too. Because remember I said you might be coming out here cussing somebody out. The viewer, whoever's watching this, you might be coming out here cussing somebody out. And that's the exact thing that you need to do. You might need to be telling people, especially if you are here, if you're being put through a situation because of someone else's bad choices. Okay, because I'm seeing this now. Let's say you are this, because I'm seeing a privileged lady in this dynamic. It almost looks like your husband or male partner, whatever, somebody here didn't make the right choice and didn't do shit right. Maybe got caught, maybe lost some money, maybe got robbed, some shit. and it's like you're having to uproot your life and change your living style to accommodate something that this person over here did, where it caused you to lose out. So either now you're coming out of this like, see what you did? Look at what happened here. Like, you are seeing things, you're seeing the truth of the matter here and what happened, I feel like you are able to see what the hell has gone on and conspire to make this all go down. So if this is with a mature man, a lover, but there's a pathway, there's something opening up here for you and for the couple in this dynamic. Let me just say that. Something's going to open up some way, some shape or form. I don't know if like a mature man's going to come in and, you know, give money, if someone plays the lottery and wins the lottery, but whatever it is at the end of the month that you are excited about, that you are telling people about, it is like there's a lot of wealth, a lot of money, because we got the jackpot in it. Whatever it is. You'll have to let me know in the comments, okay? Alright, Aries, that's all I have for you. If you would like to leave me a tip, please feel free. Cash App, PayPal info is in the bottom description box, whatever that thing's called. Subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment. If you like oracle readings, you can find me over on Facebook. And if you like daily readings, you can find me over on TikTok. Alright? If this is where I leave you, Aries, I'll see you again here in September.